Hi guys, my name is Sahara and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to get two things done. The first being unbox my book Only Illumicrate and also discuss my wrap up for the month of June. Things didn't go quite the way I planned. I didn't get all of the books read that I had on my TBR, but for me, I think I did pretty good. Or should I say well? I think I did okay. Either way, the first book that I read, I probably should have it here. You know what? Let me run and get this book real quick. I'll be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about that. The first book I read, it was Daughter of the Moon Goddess. This book was amazing. I loved this book. It was hands down a 5-star read for me. I'm looking forward for the sequel. I think they're doing some kind of special edition for the sequel, and I am all here for it. We're not going to get into the synopsis of it, but this was my 5-star read of the month, and it's also a very beautiful edition that I have, I might add. Daughter of the Moon Goddess, very good book. The next one, I don't have the book with me. I returned it to the library, and it was Aurora Rising. That is a, what is it? Young adult, I think sci-fi. I enjoyed the book. Was it a 5-star read? No. Was it a 4-star read? No. It was a 3-star read. I enjoyed the book, but the one bone that I have to pick with this book was there was a character in there. Her name was Zilla, and she got no chapters. This book was divided into chapters by the characters, and she didn't even get a paragraph, and I was just like, what's that about? I didn't like that, and I was very, very interested in knowing more about her, and I had to take some points off of that because I was just like, that's not fair. I didn't like that. So Aurora Rising, I want to say on Goodreads, I may have given it a 3 stars, but really 3.5 stars. But you can't do half stars on Goodreads, not unless you know something that I don't know. So I might have just put 3 stars on Aurora Rising. The next book that I read was The Ivory Gate. This too was a very good book. I had a few bones to pick with this. I thought it was kind of slow moving, but I did enjoy the adventure and some of the characters, but there was a couple of characters I was just like, man, what the hell, get out of here. This was a cute book. I think it read a little bit young for me, and it kind of made me question, do I need to be reading so much YA? I may have grown out of YA. So I have this new thing that I'm doing where my goal is to read 6 books a month, 2 from book subscriptions, 2 from the library, and 2 from my bookshelf. And that will kind of just mix things up for me, because this one, it read kind of young for me. It was very interesting. There were some slow parts of this book, but overall it was a good story. I do plan on continuing on with this duology and seeing what's to come for these siblings. Oh boy, but the way it ended on a cliffhanger. Yeah, I'm definitely going, yeah, I think it was the ending that kind of made me like, yeah, we're gonna keep reading. So I like this one. I want to say I gave this one a 3.5 stars. Wow, it just looked like I read a whole lot of books. Now, the next book that I read, it was The Ghost of Marlow House. I did not like this book. I liked the story. Hated the writing style. The writing style frustrated the crap out of me. But I was very, very interested. And this could have been a perfect DNF for me, but I typically don't DNF. And I just have to see it through the end. And I struggled with this book. And it's only 245 pages, but I struggled with the writing in this book. The way it ended was, yeah, fine and dandy. It was okay, but there was like no spook factor. I was expecting this to be more of a spooky read, and it wasn't. And it had some of the most annoying characters in this book as well. So I was just kind of like, initially when I was reading this book, I found out that this is a series and there's 20 books a part of the series. And I was just like, you know what? These are smaller books. I could commit to this series. By the time I got to the end of this book, no, there would be no committing to the series. This will be getting donated. I'm not even going to put this back on the shelves. And I don't mean to be mean, because if you like this book, more power to you. But I didn't. I did have one soft DNF. I had the plan to read Jade City. Jade City. It was another book where the writing style, it was very difficult for me to get comfortable with. And I tried. I think I might have read the first 4 chapters before I said, maybe this isn't my book, or maybe this isn't my season for this book. So I set it down and I picked up another book in its place. And this is called Shadow of the Wind. And this is by a Spanish author. His name is Carlos Ruiz Zafón. Oh my gosh, this book is beautiful. It's my current read. I didn't finish it, but I did start it last month. And what page am I on? I think I'm about halfway through. I'm on page 203. So we'll talk more about this book next month in my wrap up. But I have no regrets swapping out Jade City for this book. This is more my speed. The writing is beautiful. And yet I compare it to the writing that was in Daughter of the Moon Goddess. And honestly, I'm going to say she's probably my new favorite author. The writing in this book was so beautiful. You see me trying to show off my sprayed edges. But the writing in this book was absolutely... oh my gosh, I don't even have the words to describe how beautiful the writing is in both of these books, actually. I had a goal that, should I achieve all of the books that I had on my list, Darling Girl was going to be my bonus read, but because there was more month than time, there was less month than there was time. Did that make any sense? I don't know. Anyway, I ran out of time. And I did not get to Darling Girl. That will be my bonus read for this month. That's if I stay on track. And we'll see, because like I have not been staying on track. But you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 books isn't bad. You know, there's people in this world that don't even read 4 books in a year. So I'm giving myself a little grace, because this world is crazy, is it not? I've been so stressed out. So I have not been reading as much as I would like to. So with that being said, I have made a commitment to start reading more of these subscription box books, because they're just looking beautiful on my shelves, and that's just not how we do it. So I had a discussion with a friend of mine of what we think this book is, and I had thoughts, and I had different thoughts. I think she's right. And if she's right, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I love Illumicrate. Don't get me wrong. I have had to downgrade to the book only subscription because the economy is crazy and we are in a recession. So I can't get all of these doodads and have this. The shipping for Illumicrate is ridiculous too. I'm just saying. So I did downgrade to book only. I am going to have to make a more conscious effort to guess and figure out what the book is before I get these books, because I have a strong feeling I'm not going to like the book that's in this box. And too many more months like this, I might have to unsubscribe. Last month, I went ahead and I skipped Illumicrate, and that was economical reasons too. But I will be getting a Fairy Loot. And I skipped Illumicrate as well because I didn't like the book. I guessed it, and I was just like, But the August book, I'm ready for that because I know what's going to be in that one. So anyway, let me shut up about this. Here's the book only, and these unboxings aren't nearly as fun as when you have the full box, but it'll do. Oh wow, they put this little thing in here, and she was right. Okay, I guess this is the letter from the author, but that's pretty beautiful. It's not like a pamphlet, because I'm not getting all the other doodads with it. We read the synopsis of this book, and it's a beautiful book, and it is called We All Fall Down. And after reading the synopsis to this, oh wow, we have beautiful sprayed edges though. Look at that. I mean, it is beautiful. I'm just not sure if this is my type of read. Oh wow, and it is signed by the author. That's quite awesome. Let's see. We don't have any end papers to brag about. Let's see what this naked cover looks like. The naked cover is naked. Oh shit. I can't help but be disappointed. This book better be amazing. To me, I don't even really remember what it was about, but I do remember having this discussion with my friend and thinking I would have skipped. I'm hoping I didn't make a mistake by getting this book. I'm going to give it a try. This month, I'm going to be reading along with the Fairy Loot that we received. What was that? This Vicious Grace. I want to do the read along. I'm going to start doing the read alongs for these books, but I've got to admit, this is a beautiful cover. We can never take that away from this book. It's a beautiful cover. Let's hope it's a beautiful story. Anyway, I plan to be back within the next couple days because I want to do my mid-year wrap-up. I saw this really cute, what do you call that? Tag with questions about the mid-year reading. I am right on target. I set a goal to read 50 books this month, and The House of Marlow was my 25th book. So I am on target. I could do better because I mean, like, sometimes I do go into slight reading slumps. I'm trying to think the Ghost of Marlow House almost caused a reading slump for me. But anyway, this is a gorgeous book. I hope you guys stuck around watching this video with me. I should be back within a couple days because I'm going to be getting those videos up. I am good and damn tired now. I'm going to get back into my book that I'm reading, The Shadow of the Wind. What are you guys reading? What do you guys think of this book? And what do you guys think about my TBR? And what's on your TBR? I'd like to know. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!